The Directorate of Criminal Investigations is probing the tragic and mysterious death of a 1.5-year-old baby in Nyeri. According to the parents, Kilan, Arizona princess, sustained injuries after rolling down a flight of stairs. 3 days later, the baby was taken to a private hospital where she was confirmed dead upon a doctor's examination. The hospital reported the matter to the Children's Rights Office after noticing that the toddler's body was covered with scars, suggesting she might have been physically abused. Here's NTV's Margaret Kimathi with that heartbreaking story.
Kayla, Arizona princess, a 1.5-year-old girl, is said to have fallen from a 2-story building in Nyeri County on January 23rd, according to her parents. The mother, Tanasha Stella, who had been watching over the baby, briefly left to buy milk from a nearby shop. Upon her return, she was horrified to find the baby lying helplessly on the floor.
Alikuwa amefura. Na nikakuja nikamfanya hapa first aid. She was okay.
Tukajaribu kumshughulikia hapa kwa nyumba kidogo na akarudi sawa. Akaanza kucheza tena. So sijui kama alikuwa ameumia ndani ama, na jioni wakapika wakakula, mimi nikaenda kazi. The following day asubuhi nilifika nikaamusha mtoto ako sawa.
3 days later, Kayla's condition worsened. Her parents rushed her to Muiga Health Center for further treatment at 11 p.m. According to the medical report from the facility, baby Kayla was found to have a swollen face, head injuries, breathing difficulties, and was gasping for air. The baby was then referred to Mary Immaculate Hospital for further examination.
Fika Mary Immaculate, tukaweka mtoto kwa kitanda. Kwa emergency room. Daktari akamshika akasema okay, na akarudi akachukua ile mashine ya kupima heartbeat. Daktari akampima ya kwanza na akatulia kwanza, akabaki amesimama. Kupima ya pili akatuambia sorry, mtoto wenu ameaga.
According to Dr. John Moshoki, who examined Kayla on 26 January, the baby was already deceased by the time he arrived at the hospital.
The baby was noted to have multiple injuries that were at different stages of healing, which is suggestive of a possible battered child syndrome. So we examined together the baby, myself and the clinician, and we also noted that she had multiple injuries at areas that you don't expect to find injuries. That is the inner thigh, around the abdomen, and they were actually at different intervals of healing.
The doctor immediately reported the matter to the police and the Children's Office after noticing that the body had multiple scars. The scars on the toddler's body have sparked mixed reactions, with some questioning whether she died from the injuries she sustained when she fell down the stairs or if she had been physically abused.
We questioned the parents about the injuries, and they were not able to give us any conclusive answers. The history of having brought the baby 3 days after the fall was also not consistent with what we would expect.
The interest of the Directorate of Children's Services is the justice of this child. We want to establish, we want to know the cause of the death of the child, so that the child can be served with justice. And this one will be well informed by the post-mortem report.
The body has now been lying at Mary Immaculate Hospital for 12 days. The parents are demanding the release of the body for burial, citing the inability to raise the 5,000 shillings required for post-mortem at Nyeri Referral Hospital as requested by the police.
The matter is being investigated by the DCI West. And I can confirm that the investigations are at an advanced stage, save for the post-mortem, which will be done soonest.
However, the police have insisted that a post-mortem examination be conducted to determine the cause of death, arguing that the marks on the deceased body suggest foul play. Margaret Kimathi, NTV in Nyeri County.
I'll keep an eye on that.